Lastly, what was it? Control. What? Your doubts about God's faithfulness by trusting He is in control. He is in control. You know, as you study chapters 7 through 11, the Exodus, there is whole lineup of what? 10 plagues, right? And you wonder, have you asked this question? Why on earth God took the long journey to rescue His people? I mean, His people had to wait 80 years. Isn't that enough? You know, if God wanted, He could made all those Egyptians dead on the first encounter with Moses, right? If God wanted, He could have frozen them in place while God's people packed their bags and left. Do you see the drama called Charm? Do you know about Charm? Three Sisters? Is that going on still? No, nobody knows. Huh? How many of you know? Okay. Good, at least some people know. I used to watch that all the time. It's so, you know, amazing. One of the sisters has a gift of what? When she do this, what does it have? Huh? Freeze people. Yeah? Freeze people, and then she does something, and then wake them up. You know, I said, oh, good. Nice. I mean, God could have done that, right? Freeze Pharaoh, and let my people go, right? What on earth? You know how long this 10 plagues, is it plague or? Huh? Play. Yeah, play. Do you know how long this 10, you say, plagues last? Huh? 10 weeks, okay. Where's the other answer? 10 weeks, he said. How long? Huh? The Bible doesn't say, you know, totally how long it took. Some took 7 days after God sent Moses, 1 day after God sent Moses, you know. But the Deuteronomy 34 verse 7 says Moses died at age of 120 years old, right? And we all know the Israelites wandered in desert, how many years? 40 years, right? So you subtract 120 at 40, and then Moses began to speak to Pharaoh was 80 years old. So then what happened to see if he went to the desert by 80, let's count it. 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 7, 8, 9. See, 89 is 10 years anniversary in the desert. So 89, 99, 109, 119 should die, right? What is this whole year disappear to? In the flag. You see, he began to speak to Pharaoh and finally delivered them out of Egypt, went to the desert by 81. That's, yeah? So 81, from then on, 40 years. So whole year. How come did God do this? Why didn't He just go ahead, right? Go ahead and with only one first devastated flag, whatever? Because, you know, in Egypt, they believed in all kinds of gods. Moon gods, sun gods, river gods, tree gods, whatever gods in nature, they believed in. So God's going through each one of them to show He is the God of all. And they believed God only can go against the law of nature. So the God of God, and He is showing to them and to us, to Israelis, that He is all powerful, He is in charge, in control, and all the nations, creations and life and death. He is in charge. We often wonder if God is in charge, and how come, bad things are happening, tragedies are happening to God's people. We wonder, right? And we may not find the right answer or the satisfactory answer, but we do know at least two things. As Gina came prayed this morning, God gave us what? Freedom, free will. And because of this free will, people exercise their free will. We choose to do good things and bad things, right? And bombing is not what God calls bombing attack, but people made bad choices. Therefore, we suffer the consequences of their bad choices. Right? Another thing we know is that God doesn't control our choices, control us like a robot, but God controls how it will work out. The outcome of every situation, God is in charge. That's why we say what? God works everything for good to those who love Him, to those who are called according to His purpose. You see, that's what our God does. So since God is in control, God is faithful to us, you can drop your worries, you can drop your doubts. That's what Jeremiah said in verses 22, 23, Lamentations 3. He said what? Even though he was going through these certain sufferings and extreme, but he says, because of the Lord's great love, we are not what? Consumed by it, And he says, His compassion never fail, and they are new every morning, and great is thy faithfulness. Last Monday I was down in PA, and